Hello crafters and welcome to this week's From Picture to Page Beyond Papercraft Show update. I'm Michelle Brown, Creative Director from Picture to Page, and we're nurturing your creativity with in-person and online events, and welcome to this update. Now, whether you're watching us here live in Facebook or watching a replay in Facebook or YouTube, we would love for you to pop us in the comments, give us a like, subscribe to our channel, and of course continue to be part of our gorgeous paper crafting community. Now, in this week's update, we've got a dash of inspiration. We're going to talk about getting back to basics. We've got all the news for the Sandown Show, which is only just over a week away. And of course, we've got everything that's going on in our Facebook group, the Papercraft Posy. So this week's dash of inspiration, I really want to encourage you before we head into a craft show and get so overwhelmed, is to really pause and think about getting back to basics. When you first got into crafting, what was it that really attracted you to it? Was it that you liked card making? Was it that you liked colouring in? Did you like playing with paints? Did you like doing scrapbooking and preserving your family's memories? There's so many different reasons why we get into paper crafting, and I think sometimes when we get to a show or spend too much time online, we get a little bit overwhelmed with all the different options out there. There are so many companies and designers with new releases coming out on such a regular basis that we can get all excited about something and get that and then forget about it and get excited about the new thing. But sometimes I think we just need to step back and really ask ourselves what it is that we like to do and what will help contribute and support that. Now, my favourite thing at the moment is art journaling. And look, that's not where I started either. So sometimes your things might evolve. I started off in stamping with card making and then came into mixed media art and art journaling that way. But having said that, I very rarely make cards these days, but I do spend a lot of time art journaling, and I really do like getting back to basics with using paints and my own papers that I've made and images and using my own handwriting. And just finding ways to keep things really simple rather than being just excited about the new fad. We're also doing some bookbinding, making my own journals, all those sorts of things are things that I really love and things that I'm going to be focusing on over the next 12 months or so. Now, that's not to say I'm going to ignore all the new things. Of course, we're going to have a look. We're going to see it in real life at the Sandown Show. But really want to pause and ask yourself, how does that fit in with what we really like doing? Has it evolved from when we started? Do we like particular colours or do we need to branch out a little bit? And that will really help inform what we need to build to our crafting stash. So I would love to encourage you to get back to basics. If you've got any thoughts on that, pop in the comments or head over to the Papercraft Posy group and we'll create a conversation just around that. Now, the Sandown Show is just over a week away, and I'm so looking forward to seeing so many of you there. We're going to be at the Sandown Raceway on Friday the 13th, Saturday the 14th, and Sunday the 15th of October. So 3 full days of amazing paper crafting. Now, tickets are on sale now. Now, unfortunately, the internet gremlins have been a bit of a challenge for us, and there are some people saying that they're selling tickets for our site, and they do not have authority to do that. The only place to buy the tickets before the show is at the From Picture to Page and Beyond website, which is from picturetopageandbeyond.com.au. That's the only place you can get your tickets. You can get 1, 2, and 3-day passes. The discounts are already built in. And of course, you can still come along and buy your tickets with cash or FPOS at the door. We're not removing that facility from you at all. But if you are going to buy them online, make sure you're buying them from the Picture to Page website. No other offshoot site, no other Facebook page, no other conglomerate of events pages. Make sure you head out to the From Picture to Page website. And while you were there, make sure you check out our full list of exhibitors. We've got it up to date. I've got so much information in these last few days. I spent the whole weekend getting all these posts up to date. Now, today we'll talk a little bit more about the classes, make and takes and demonstrations. But for those of you on our email list, and if you're not, make sure that you go to our website and join us. Tomorrow we will be sending out the discount entry coupon, the detailed list of classes where you'll be able to book in, who you can book with at the show, exactly what's going on. And then next week before the show, we'll resend out our to-do list and our classes, but we will also send out our coupon. We will also be sending out our well-renowned to-do list so you can print off. It's got a list of all the retailers, who's doing demonstrations, who's doing make and takes, who's doing classes, links if you want to book in the class beforehand, and plenty of space to write down what you've booked into so you can plan your day. It's just the most fun. But to do that, you do need to be on our email list, and you can join over at our website from picturetopageandbeyond.com.au. Now, as we also know, there's a little referendum on the Saturday of the show, and in Victoria, early voting does open from today. So if you are eligible to vote, check out the Australian Electoral Commission website, there is a page there where you can pop in, you can check that you're eligible to vote early, and you can also pop in where you are, and that will show you where your voting centres are and the hours that they're open, and we will pop that in the event as well for those that are looking for it. So, without further ado, my goodness, like I said, I've got so much information coming at me this week. It's been taking me 2 days to get everything updated, but I'm really, really excited with what's going on. So, firstly, classes that you can book ahead right now. We've got Handmade Haven with Julie and her very cute tiny houses. We've got Close to My Heart, and they're doing a lovely interactive Christmas card. Peninsula Papercraft Boutique are using those gorgeous Chloe creative flowers. We've got Eclectic Images using their new bouquet flower stamps. Crafters Cupboard are doing a real fun Joffy tag or card. And Mixed Media Art is doing a book binding basics, which is a little bit more of an advanced class, but check out those details as well. So we've got 6 classes that you can book ahead now. We've got another 5 classes at the show. So you can see J-Craft with their fun stepped Christmas card. Creative Memories are doing a variety of Halloween cards or a scrapbooking layout. Victorian Parchment are doing colouring and blending on vellum and a choice of 3 different cards. Stamping Up are doing 2 different projects, a Christmas trio and a stenciling flower trio. And Little Bits are doing their Aussie Christmas card. So there are 11 different classes. So really, you've got to plan on being at the show more than one day, or you're not going to be able to fit everything in. I love it when people come and they plan on being there for 2 or 3 days. So the first day is to get the shopping done and to book into classes. Then the second day is there for classes. And then the third day is there to fit in all the other things that they didn't get and get those last day specials. Now, in addition to all those classes, which have a small fee, and you need to see each retailer to get that organised, we also have a range of free make and takes. Now, we've got a paper experience running a very cute ribbon threaded card. We've got Live Love Craft Papercraft, and Susie are going to be doing a decorative planner layout. So showing how you can use some of those papercraft skills in your planner. We've got Luscious Labels playing with her beautiful stickers and some mini gift cards. And Mixed Media Art will be running a Christmas ATC tag with the transfers as well. And then in addition to all that, we've got at least this many demonstrations, if not more. So we've got Astra and Anne, Sarah Renee Clark, Little Bits, Eclectic Images, Crafted Cupboard and Craft Zone will all be doing a variety of demonstrations across the weekend. And of course, our other favourite retailers that we're going to catch up with is Denise Body Designs, Bellbird Place, Hobby Hoppers, Scrap Addicts, Paper Stop and Catchy Crafts. So there's just going to be so much to do for the weekend. We've got catering by Cafe Access and, as we've mentioned previously, our charity partners, Cancer Support Angels. We did a fantastic job of getting an article in the Dandenong Star Journal newspaper this week. So if you happen to live in that area and receive that newspaper, I would love for you to grab a copy. I'm hoping it is going to be in this week's. It was on their website, so maybe next week's as well. So if someone's got that and could grab a copy and give me the cutout of that, that would be fantastic. And also, unfortunately, Paper Source won't be attending the Sandown Show. So as always, you know what I'm going to say. For all the details, head over to our website from picturetopageandbeyond.com.au. There you can see the full article on our partnership with the Cancer Support Angels. You can see all the exhibitors, and then from tomorrow there'll be an article on all the classes, and of course that will go out to our email list as well. So other activities, as we mentioned, we're also planning ahead for the Makers Arts and Crafts at the Train and Hobby Show on the 16th and 17th of March. So retailers, check out your emails for information about that. And of course, crafters, we will get that information to you soon. Now, an update from our Papercraft Posse. The Papercraft Posse is our little part of the internet, our Facebook group. We've got over 1,000 members there with heaps of crafters and retailers there as well. And it's just a fantastic place to come and share what you're working on, ask questions, get in touch with retailers. It's the place to be. So this week, Heidi has shared her beautiful book that she's made. Debbie's done another scrapbooking layout. I did a little bit of art journaling over the weekend. Denise shared her 3D dome assemblage. And Lisa, just before we went live, shared her new die that she's been playing with. Plus, the D-Stash dates are out for 2024. And of course, that's the place where we showcase all the behind-the-scenes stuff for the show as well. So if you're not a member yet, head over to the Papercraft Posse in Facebook, answer a couple of simple questions, and we would love to have you there. It's the best place to share between shows and, of course, ask the retailers any questions. And of course, as always, we need your help. We need you to leave comments on our posts. We need you to share our posts in your different crafting groups if we're sticking to the rules. And of course, by just liking, sharing, and commenting, it really does broaden our reach through social media and make sure that everyone knows about the upcoming Sandown Show. So that is it for this week's update. As always, any questions, pop them in the comments or get in touch through the website. If you have any trouble with booking any of the classes, please reach out to the retailer first or then get in touch with us. Any other questions about buying from Picture to Page tickets, again, get in touch with us as well. And like we said, they are available at that door. So our dash of inspiration this week was encouraging you to get back to basics. What is it that you love about your crafting? What would you like to change? And with that intention, head off to the Sandown Show to find just what you need to add to your papercraft stash. The From Picture to Page show, Papercraft Show at Sandown is just over a week away. We're heading to the Sandown Raceway, and as we said, all of the details, who's going to be there, who's running the classes, and to book in, head over to our website, FromPictureToPageAndBeyond.com.au, where you'll get all of those details. And of course, the Papercraft Posse is the place where we catch up between shows, and I look forward to seeing many of you there. So this is Michelle signing off. I hope you have a crafty day.